So let's head into Friday.
We were supposed to catch the shuttle over to Universal because, like we said, our hotel was like right across the street from Universal Studios.
Yeah.
So, well, the Universal Resort, which is Universal Studios, Island of Adventures, and I think they're Volcano Bay. That's their water park. But anyway, so we were excited to get on this shuttle bus, right? We step outside. People loading up to get on our bus.
The bus driver come out there
all happy.
Y'all ready to go? We decided that we was gonna walk over there, but then we was like, you know what? We got a lot of walking to do when we get over there, so we just gonna ride the bus. It should not be that bad because we were right across the street.
Right. And also for those of you who travel to Florida around, May, June, that it rains a lot. So, of course, that morning it was raining.
Yeah,
it started raining, but it stopped.
And I think that's when we had said that we were going to walk over there. Yeah. And we just decided that, we was going to take the bus instead, which I should have walked.
Right. Anyway. Oh, my God.
Right across the street, y'all.
All right.
And what happened?
So, we leave out the parking lot from the hotel. And did he turn right that time?
No. And that was another thing. We are literally right across the street from the resort. This man, he wants to go all the way around to the other hotels and then turn to get to Universal Studios, which was so stupid.
And I'm sorry, Ness, I said I was gonna be good, but
go right on.
This is all I saw. Now he has glasses on and he loved chewing gum. This is all I saw. Y'all got the address. I'm sorry.
Gosh, y'all just don't know. Like, it was crazy. And then, so we finally get there, and this is when he hit that bus.
Oh.
So, we finally get there, and we're getting ready to park in. You know how the parking is, you park like diagonal. And so, the way we went down the parking lot, he had to, like cut the wheel to park, and I don't know if, like, maybe we should have, like, went in a different way and came back up and turned in, but he went down the wrong way and decided he was gonna park anyway, and ended up scrubbing up against another bus. And in my soul, y'all, I felt him about to hit this bus, but I did not want to look because I hate seeing stuff like that.
And the crazy part about that was the people were still on that bus too, so they had to watch our bus almost bag into their bus.
It was crazy. It was so crazy. And how we found out that he did scrub up against the bus, because I don't think I didn't feel it, but everybody in the back of the bus was screaming.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my God, I don't want to be that city, that comes to this new place and we tearing stuff up. Yeah. Where y'all from? Jackson. Oh, I didn't want to be that city. But here he go. Just, messed us up. So, we get off the bus finally, and we're headed into the theme park. So we just went up, and we were like in a crowd of people. People was like butting the line and all that crazy stuff. But we're like, you know what? We got all day. So
yeah, and that line actually, even though people were butting the line and all of that, it still went by really fast. It's like they are trained to deal with large crowds and everything. So yeah, that went pretty quick.
Yeah.
Now once you get in and everything, of course there people. What did they have? They were trying to sell fast passes.
Yeah, they were trying to sell fast passes, and they were trying to get us to sign up for different phone carriers. I think
yeah.
What I can't remember who was out there, but yeah, they were selling some everything.
And it's like
all up in your face.
Like, nah, we good.
Exactly.
But okay, so once you pass them, you have these two, I don't know what they're called, but like they glide you through to the end, unless you just want to walk. You can walk,
right.
You know, they have a walkway. So one end is for Universal Studios and the other end is for Island of Adventures.
Yeah.
That Friday we went to Universal Studios. So, okay, once we get there and everything, again, we take pictures, and this time actually I didn't go with the crew that I usually go with because my younger cousins were there and I wanted to stay with them too, and then, you know, just to make sure that they had people to ride with them. If, you know, because my aunt and my mom, they're not going to get on anything. Just to be honest.
Well, but actually, they got on some rides, though.
Yeah, my mom got on rides.
Yeah,
but I wasn't
was
with her
kind of
then.
trill, so
Yeah,
she got on
did.
some stuff.
They surprised me. Yeah,
maybe they was showing out because I was there, or I don't know.
I don't think so. They just, I don't know.
Maybe this time they just decided, you know what, we gonna ride.
Yeah, and then, you know, for some rides we weren't with them even still, so they didn't have any other choice but to get on. So I think it was that kind of situation,
right?
So, but yeah, they did get on some stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I stayed with my family this time because usually I'm with my troop leader because she has like the bulk of the girls with her. But yeah, it was fun the way that I did it this year, and I was happy about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get in, and of course now they do your fingerprints. So you know you can either put your thumb or your finger, whatever, and they, you know, they scan your card, which is kind of cool, I suppose. But yeah, we got in, and yeah. So
I think we got on the Minions ride first because there were in Universal Studios. It's a lot of 3D rides, so the majority of the rides that we rode were 3D. We got on I got on one roller coaster ride. This girl here got on two. Some crazy ride. I don't even know the name of it, but her and one of her little cousins got on that thing. Yeah. And
also, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
But we got there when Universal first opened. So, you know, when they open, they also have a parade. So yeah, and they had one of the high school bands there. They did really nice. They did real good. So yeah. So yeah, we did get on the Minions, and then for Minions, I think we got on Shrek,
and then from Shrek, I think that's when you got on the roller coaster.
Yeah, I think it's called Rocket, or I don't know.
I'm not
but
sure.
This roller coaster ride, you cannot take anything on. So say like I got pants specifically for the trip. I wanted pants with zippers on the side. Well, even though I had a zipper on my pants, my phone still couldn't be in there. Like my phone, wallet, you know, that had to go. So yeah, we had to get lockers. They had lockers there, and they were free up until a certain point, I believe. But yeah, and this roller coaster, the way it's set up is it's only a 2-rider per row. So, oh my gosh, y'all. My brother was in line for it, and my other cousin, she was 6 at the time, but she's kind of short or whatnot. She came to get in line with us, so she was going to ride with me, and my other cousin was going to ride with my brother. We stood in line that entire time. Get up to the ride, and they tell us that my little cousin could not ride that ride. That was heartbreaking. But they have this area called Child Swap. So my brother could have went over there if he wanted to ride it. And all he had to do was just stay there. And then once I get off the ride, I will get off and he'll just get on with my other little cousin. But I guess he just decided that he didn't want to get on it after that or whatever.
Yeah.
But so yeah, my cousin got on it and I was just surprised that he wanted to get on it. He was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. So we get there. Now, of course, like I said, I live for the thrill. So on there, I'm having fun. My cousin, he started out, he was cool. Next thing I know, all I see is... And then they take a picture on it, so he's like... He wasn't sure about it after that, you know.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was a great experience for him. Now, while we were in line for that, you all went to...
Yeah, we went and we got on Transformers, and it was pretty cool because on our way there, one of the guys that worked in the like for the ride, he came out and I guess he was on his break. And so he asked us if we were trying to get on. We were like, yeah. He was like, okay, well, I can get y'all on there, so just come with me. So we followed him. We were able to get in front of the line, and we got on the ride, and everybody else was waiting in line, so it was pretty cool. So yeah, we were able to get on that, and once we left out of there, we took pictures with some of the Autobots, and I want to say it was Bumblebee that we took pictures with. And after that, that's when we met back up. And
yeah, and from there, we went and got on the Mummy.
Which was like the best ride there.
Yeah, I could have rode that all. I'm going to let her finish. Because I was about to say.
Twinning at its best.
Yeah.
We could have rode that ride all day long.
Yeah.
It was so fun. So it was my first time getting on the ride. It was her first time getting on the ride. So we did not know what to expect at all. So we get on, and immediately the ride is insane. Like, it started out kind of slow. I think, you know, like rolls you through a little bit, and then all kind of crazy started. All kind of backwards and side to side,
yeah.
And it was cold, and there was fire and beetles and all kind of stuff. So we get towards the end of the ride. This girl, she can see in the dark really, really well. Me, I'm just ready to get off this ride because, you know, my hair was everywhere and I was, you know, just ready to get off. So it was like, she said, wait, I don't see the tracks. I don't see the tracks. And I'm looking around like I don't see nobody. You know, like where the people that's going to meet us after the ride to help us get off this thing. And before we knew it, we was falling.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all.
And I'm going to insert the picture here. And I'm not going to put it in this frame because I want y'all to get the full effect of it, okay?
Oh my God.
Here it is.
Y'all, that ride was something else. But once we got off, we met up with everybody else. We did a few more things, but we decided to go back to get on that ride because, like we said, we could have rode it all day. I think we only rode it twice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you talk about the second time we rode it.
Okay. So this time, instead of just being the two of us, we had my brother, my cousin, and then my aunt's friend and his child to get on too. So, oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. So we already knew what to expect from it. And then once we got to the point where I knew we were about to drop, I was kind of trying to call my brother to warn him, but he didn't hear me. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I already know how this is going to be. And then I knew for the girls, I kind of needed to tell them too. So I was trying to be like, you know, at this point, you know, you want to close your eyes and everything. Oh my gosh, I wish that we could show y'all that picture, but at least we had a decent picture that time.
Yeah.
I was smiling, but we both were smiling.
We were both smiling that
we
time.
were smiling, like we posed, like we really posed. Let me tell y'all about this back row though. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, my aunt's friend's face was like, his daughter was like, yeah. My little cousin was like, yeah. And my brother was just like, oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
So funny.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so, and it was like, the girls, like, they had a delayed reaction afterwards, like after we got off, because they weren't crying at first, but once we got up and was walking out,
all kind of
like crying, like when I said boo-hooing, like, yep. Oh my gosh, my brother had to carry one, and my aunt's friend carried his daughter. But even after we left out of the ride and we met back up with my aunt and my mom, they still were crying. Like, what is he saying? He said man down or something down. I think he said man down. And one more to go. And then, oh my gosh, my brother brought my cousin out, and they were just standing there crying and everything, crying and crying and crying. And it was just, oh my gosh, I had to take pictures. It was oh my gosh,
it was pretty funny.
And my cousin that got on the other roller coaster with me, he did not get on this one because he knew, like, just from reading it, he was like, oh no, no, I'm not doing it. He was outside chasing pigeons, so
he was so crazy to me because he had just got off the other ride. So,
but he doesn't like scary stuff. So
okay.
Just to see scary stuff, you know, he not gonna do that. So, after that was when I went to go get on Transformers ride. Yeah, got on there, it was fun, and really we just rode different rides and everything, you know, like the Simpsons, and we got on Men in Black and all of that. But yeah, we
had fun
we had a lot of fun and everything. And that evening, once we got back to the hotel and freshened up and everything, we went to TGI Fridays. We got our table. We was off, and actually we were off from everybody else, so it was, you know, pretty chill and everything. So we ate our food. It was good. Was your food good?
Yeah, girl, my food was real good.
Yeah, it was good. So after that, we actually did not ride the bus back to the hotel. We walked to Walgreens. So one of the parents left her ticket and her grandson's ticket back at the hotel. So she didn't realize it until we got to Universal Studios. So the bus driver had to take her back to the hotel, of course. She went upstairs, got their tickets, and, you know, they're on their way back. We have mentioned this plenty of times in this video already, but our hotel was literally across the street from the Universal Resort. Tell me why this man got lost. At that point, the grandma, she had got so frustrated. She was like, you know what, we're just going to stay back at the hotel. So they had to stay at the hotel the first day. That was Friday.